economically ruined out the back of that. They put everything into the operator stocks.
I don't get it, but it don't matter.
But it all applies.
Mid. They're there to
Just smile and wave like fuck, dude. We're not asking much of you right now.
It just doesn't get any better than that.
Yep.
It's exactly how they were visualizing it. Now this looks like an opportunity for Digizine to get some value out of it.
Hi Terry, thank you for the resub.
They're going to be stunning, salvoing, running down there with Neon.
The rushing C.
I
heard Flinton steal in the crowd. I heard Flinton steal in the crowd.
Doing it off sound.
Someone dared say it.
Enough.
Trying to find the best value they can off the back of the Neon ult.
Chicken?
Chicken?
Nah, I ain't gonna say it. You can't catch me saying that shit no more. I'll let Weed say it.
Salvos, tricky spot to be playing into. You got your cage propped up, gives you a bit of safety.
Nice shot.
Okay, gun in hand.
He doesn't even get the chance to use the ultimate. I mean, what more are you looking for there?
Yeah. Walking up though into this trip setup. Luke Show not relying onto this one, but when everybody's just steadily crawling up onto the line, a bit of raw spam there. Stinger in hand is not quite the gun for it. Still steps forwards. It's second getting tripped up twice in the making.
What the fuck? Minus 400.
Calls for that evacuation, just trying to play his life out, and Cam's going to be spotting out all sorts
he knows both of them.
Well. These players are trying to swarm and hunt down.
It's 200. Wait, those are 100 each?
But as mentioned prior, this guy is the hunter right now. He is the danger.
Minus 200.
He is the Eco Cobra.
Yeah.
He strikes when the money is low. 6-1.
Hey Tarek, my Brazilian friend told me they were a fan of you and want you to come to Brazil. Nice try, bro. I will not be in Sao Paulo.
Stinger in his hand, but the whole purpose of this round surely is for DG to get set up with his ultimate. I mean, maybe not. Maybe he just wants to use it in a round where he has the op, so that at least you know, when you get overwhelmed, you can pop the Neon ultimate and have some value. But Loud,
Zelsis is like doing this nonchalant shit today. What's wrong with him? Why is he not yelling like he normally does?
If they can't win a round like this, they're not going to win hardly any on defense.
Tight angle for the Digizine, flash into your face as well, hopping around! I don't know where that shot went.
What? He hit the step! Move, get out the way!
Stepping and dodging. Luke Show stays alive for now. Already sees
he literally tripped over the step.
Granted, given up over to Zekin.
Both of the big ultimates are yet to rotate around.
TPs.
All three in spawn. They have Tail Hold reach up, but they can't really play to flood. It'll have to be a big set retake.
Look at the flank so far.
Like they're holding on to backside control.
Good delay, good delay.
Dude, look at this.
Rapid flank going to be occurring. He just needs his team to be buying time as well. You're seeing it ult offloaded Armageddon as well. Straight
oh my god, everyone got away.
Has to be that playmaker.
Oh my god, look at this flank.
Play it patiently, not give it
overpass, 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 overpass.
As well. What is the next line of defense for all of this? To be up close to the top lines. And Sentinels are going to scatter.
Wow, 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 wow.
Another textbook round from Sen.
Amazing. That's amazing.
Deep, deep look.
7-1. Let's go Brazil.
Ultimate, making it feel like they're playing on site.
Oh my god.
Early, and then all playing an off-site setup.
He's
got an ear piercing.
Yeah.
And like I said, if Loud can't win a round like that, where they've used every ult.
One more first month than I did last map. Yeah! Yeah!
Oh my god. What the fuck? Is that a Hubert hat? What's Hubert doing on his head?
Playing a pretty perfect game right
Hubert's
now.
bouncing on it. What the fuck's going on?
Chill. Towards the bottom of their pool.
Chill.
They were so struggling on this map when it came to kickoff. Start of the year, they were banning it. They were playing the Yoru ISO comp and they looked lost on it. But this, they've really found their groove. This is now 2 times in a row that the attack side has looked picture perfect. C-site. Nobody home. Luke Show hoping that he can take a duel over towards Garage. Zelsis has actually been more of a monster on the Cypher than Luke has so far.
Seeing a wall up and over into his face, bang. Just holding
damn, Caster's trying to curse us. Look at Rob in the chat.
Through the back on top of it.
He ain't letting him curse us.
It's a bit of a weird one.
Damn, Caster's trying to curse us.
Zelsis strikes, yeah. So he was just inserted over towards A, and he gives them those pivot options. Ult online. It's going to reveal all.
Can be slightly dangerous for a player to go for a bit of an aggressive look like this, because you risk giving away a rifle, but now he's just given himself and his team the easiest, freest entry back in. Although Loud look like they're poised ready to flood. Salvo's paranoia already could still be a scrap.
Not going down here, stepping forwards into the smoke. It's where it's going to be
Valorant.
decided, essentially. Celsius quickly deals with Luke Show. That's going to be the auto offloaded, but still.
Nah, I've seen worse. Whoa, what the hell, dude?
You just don't. Straight back to the spectator seats and listen.
Yo! It's Foon! It's Foon! Holy!
Back to the spectator. It's where it's going to be
Valorant.
essentially. Celsius quickly deals with Luke Show. That's going to be the auto offloaded, but still.
Nah, I've seen worse. Whoa, what the hell, dude?
You just don't. Straight back to the spectator seats and listen.
Yo! It's Foon! It's Foon! Holy! Holy! Nah.
Quickly deals with Luke Show. That's going to be the auto offloaded, but still.
Nah, I've seen worse. Whoa, what the hell, dude?
You just don't. Straight back to the spectator seats and listen.
Yo! It's Foon! It's Foon! Holy! Holy! Nah. He's doing it sideways. Nah.
That was like the optimal play to set up John for up towards the breach ultimate.
He's locked in.
Yes, do you remember when we practiced this one in scrims?
Yes, remember when we practiced our backwards B hops up the stairs silently.
Through Ivy, he's a speed
Nah.
Former teammate couldn't do anything.
Yeah. Crossing up Bancada. It's a pity they didn't win the pistol, because it would have looked cleaner, wouldn't it?
Holy shit, dude.
It's a stun.
Uh-oh.
Push them back. There's a second's time to shine.
Chill.
Slowing them down a tad. Heavy committal as well from just the
Oh my God.
Sentinels. They've got a lot of bodies here to try and lay
Cancel?
siege into the A site, but they're going to give this one up.
Cancel.
Djazine reveals his hand with the operator shot that just went wide here, so different direction to be taken now for Sentinels.
Hey, Clerk. I like that.
Pressure exerted by Zeltis up through mid. It's going to be the breaking.
I like that out of you, Jordan.
Needs to be a response realistically from
Son?
Loud as well to try and clear up some of this space. But Bancada, flash to the corner.
Hello?
Tight to the corner.
Hey, guys.
Nice
Still
clear.
here.
Doesn't even
Hey,
bother.
guys.
Luke
Bancada
Show
died.
second.
Bancada
Already
died.
into
What the
fight
fuck?
and might be able to just slip all the way behind, but NoFF is going to be revealing the job entirely. Can't quite take that timing. Just feigns like he potentially could be. Gets his team straight back into it. Bang is also just trying to fake like he could be lurking up towards A. Util's used. The cam just spots it out entirely. Salvos to the next level and layer to all of this. Luke Show is online.
And it looks like he's ready to get this ace. Bang. Might end up walking straight into this.
30 seconds left.
Drop and exchange of the gun. Bang.
Show us bang, bro. Fuck the ace.
He's got plenty of money. Doesn't need to be worrying too much about that one. Just wants to do economical damage at this point.
Cringe.
But he's just been highlighted, and that's an ace.
No one's here. No one's here for a reason.
I'm
just kidding. Let's give him his credit, bro. Give the guy his credit, bro. He's a rookie in the league.
This round,
Give him his fucking credit,
bit
dog.
chaotic for Sentinels. You can see what they were going for. But the pivot through Garage after that B exploration didn't quite work.
I can't believe Bancada died there still.
And a lot of players just kind of getting caught out in the open.
Yeah, make sure to follow I by Power on socials. Hashtag unlock your ace. Lots of giveaways to be happening. And Luke Show, you can tell he's happy with that one. Fist bumps out.
At the same time, though, I mean, that, you know, it's an ace, but they're down 8-2. They need way more than that.
On second thought, I'm good.
Djazine with the operator again.
I see.
Core part of the playbook for Loud when they're on their defense.
They're playing
this
so
map, but he
pacey
doesn't
right
really
now.
get too much value. Instead, it's a pivot that's called for.
He knows, bro. He just
Trip's
knows.
going to be dealt with and deals with. Luke Show is just trying to at least delay him by a bit of time here. Bancada chooses that time to strike, but now he's the one being squeezed. Revealed his hand a little bit too early, but he cuts up the ankles.
Pause the game. Pause the game. We need 9. Pause now. I don't care. Pause it.
Delayed but necessary.
Pause.
Third round added to the tally. One more potentially Loud can work with.
Pausa.
They decided to fight. They decided to brawl.
They found my wire.
I mean, they were getting overwhelmed by Sentinels in the prior rounds. And now they're just choosing the timings and choosing to scrap. Luke picks up another 3 in this round. Djazine's had some difficulty.
What the fuck's his keyboard on his lap, brother?
Throughout it all.
Just pull out a second keyboard? What was that? He got his keyboard in his pocket.
He can get up to 4
What was that?
and win a pistol. Suddenly it doesn't matter that they lost 8 rounds in a row.
Just pulled the keyboard out of his legit pants.
A tough ask still, even at this point.
Spotted out Djazine. Deep calm, and Zelsis not willing to really step over.
Headed to Lucho.
What the fuck is that? Take that line up. Take that line up. I'm gonna legit play Cypher and use that. I don't care. I'm gonna play Cypher and do that cage all 12 rounds of defense. Hey guys, I have a lineup for a cage. I can play Cypher.
There's this one down here. Maybe that drone to try and clear close. That's broken though, and it's trying to bait Kawazaki.
I have one cage.
Something is going to be smelling off here for Sentinels if they're aware. They've got all their faculties.
Yeah, man. That's the shot you're hitting.
I don't even know if they're realizing the Kawazi's still there, still sent. Don't like the look of it. Over towards A is a dangerous place.
There's a trip.
Start towards the back of B now.
Wait, how's that?
Still trip. Belly broken, a bit of punish inside. Luke shows just laying down some heavy fire suppressive element. Aftershock as well, seeking to delay. This is loud.
Yeah, Breachhole. Where do we fight with Breachhole? C-Link?
You have to fight over one of these connectors, and they don't look like they're in position to.
Oh, here it is, rolling thunder though. Asking you shall receive. They're going to try and push the backward away up. Who is following up? That is the question in Bruder Smoke.
Nice, he's so aware.
Luke Show just
everyone's so low.
Significant amount of damage done to John QT and up a flash as well to push them back.
Here's this
fight in through Garage. Narrate.
Nice kill, bro.
Strikes from the side. The critical one to Jazine in and through. Sentinels. They're just filling the streets with blood.
Oh my god.
It's finished.
What are Lao G doing? We look fucking amazing, bro. Holy shit, we look amazing. We look amazing, bro.
Scrappy end to the half there from Sentinels. Having to make something out of nothing.
9-3 curse.
With that
get out of here, brother.
Nobody really in position to be able to play off it. John does it himself, dives into the smoke, picks up the kill onto Luke. And then Narrate finds a nice timing onto Pancada.
Stop saying amazing. We're not amazing. Oh, is that the jinx? I mean, we don't look. We do not look amazing. We look arguably good. We look arguably good.
Playing off each other well though for a 9-3 half.
And they've set themselves up beautifully for the slam dunk finish here.
Beef like that, you know? Why is there beef though? Why not?
Loud pulled off a bit of a comeback.
All right, 9-3, focus up.
Things at least interesting over there. Forced an enormous play out of Bang to close. And they'll be hoping they can do something similar.
Shock dart, that is monstrous damage.
Damn!
I mean, listen, I'm not going to do the maths mentally, but that's a lot.
I'll do it. 67 plus 30 plus 75. What does that equal? Wait, no, 67. How did I get 67? I mean, 64, my bad.
Oh, wow, Second just trying to slip his way in through that anchoring smoke, but didn't realize that timing and tempo was taken by Loud already.
He did a good job to stay alive in the midst of
Wait, I missed the kill.
10 HP. Still have an aftershock to try to keep out the first wave of this retake, but
someone said just watch the game, bro. Someone said just watch the game, bro.
They go early.
Oh my goodness, defense is ordered. Pancada needed a bit of a bailout, and he's going to be receiving it. Still, Sentinel's just trying to take this one.
Hold.
Frustration.
Hold.
Potentially finding it here with the damage done to Digizine. It's a 2v2. That's still health advantage for Sentinels. Walking all the way around here with a fault line, swinging in and trying to make that play happen. John QT lifted that 1v1.
That's what we do. That's what he does. Come on, then. Come on, then. What a clutch, dude. Nice job.
What a recovery there from Sentinels.
Wow. We are nice. We are nice. We are fucking nice, dog.
I was worried when Sen just sent it on the first wave too. They ran into the aftershock.
Yeah.
Went before the recon.
He's different for that. He is different for that.
14 and 3, by the way. John and the Ray on this initiated duo.
Why do you guys keep saying quotation mark we? Yes, bro. I'm a part of the team. Accept it, man.
In this role as initiator, it's his first time picking it up.
It's we, dog.
Went over to Smokes, went over to Sentinel. He's been around the houses trying to find a secure position in Tier 1.
Yeah, just doing it all, but
not even a force here.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking.
Not even a force, bro.
Loud, it's 3 to 10. You're not opting to force and invest everything. At least for the Stingers to try and engage. You're hoping you can drag this one all the way back. You're essentially giving Sen the 11th round at this point. Now you do have open and easy access over towards B and to Jazine. All the way in.
That's cringe.
Shotgun into your face. You've got to be careful about that one. And a gun reclaimed, picked up. Bulldog.
Bang was worried that this was actually going to be a split into A. He didn't go and help Narrate.
Spike planted.
There are players everywhere.
Yeah, suddenly he's looking.
Nah, low-key, I respect that. It just didn't.
Yeah, laying claim to all sorts of lives.
Shit, here we go again.
He stopped. Upgraded for himself here, but with Loud, complete control of backside B. He A-Link Extremity.
What the fuck are they doing there?
For it, Sen.
Why are they getting ecoed? Now it's day, huh? That's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
Gonna get up to 11. You can blame me.
Really ride the highs and
That's definitely what
ain't there for the lows.
I think it was the right decision to force into this round.
That was day. It is, bro.
Anyway,
because we did not get ecoed. They got ecoed. And that's our mama.
And the confidence to just burst through B.
I was not involved with that eco round.
And find value out of that made all the difference. Sen looked like they weren't quite respecting the threat on the other side there. Not necessarily with the way that Narrate died, but with the second player just walking back in through B main. I don't mind that challenge, but this play from Zelsis, probably you can find better opportunities to fight that one together with John.
That's a Kubert.
Kaplan starting to get just a tad frustrated. But if lads start running things back, you'll see him, I mean, he'll be giving the people's elbow to Kubert right in the back there. Tearing the stuffing out.
All right.
See that.
What do we got here? An outlaw and a bulldog. Oh, timeout.
They're taking a timeout.
Okay.
What?
A tactical timeout after 2 rounds.
Something heard in the comms, perhaps, that Kaplan might not be happy with. I was going to say it earlier when we saw him just, you know, poor Kubert. But
that's a very early timeout.
It is hyper early. I mean, you're round 15.
10-4 up. 10-4 up. And sure, you lost control of that round. But this has got to be to do with people getting maybe a bit too lax in the comms or something. It can't be a strategic component. You've only seen a pistol and a follow-up from Loud. There's nothing you can hook into.
It's keeping the attitudes in check, I think, ensuring that you close out wins when you get leads like this. Pretty important you don't let it slip.
And it did nearly get away from them on split.
The fuck you guys doing? Imagine.
Had 6
Imagine he takes a pause and he just says it like, the fuck are you guys doing out there?
Who knows? I mean, there is a slim possibility that it could have been a 2-0, but yeah, it didn't quite get that close.
Can the players call a timeout? I think players and coach can call it, yeah.
So, with the coaches...
Luke Show, 15 and 12. Somehow, still.
Eyes, attention drawn back over to...
I can't call it. That would be sick if I could, though. Imagine.
Decent amount of util now just to try and push.
The players would be like, why the fuck did we call a pause? And I'll be like, why the fuck not? Shit was going wrong. I don't got an answer, but you should talk about it.
In the danger zone as though Anchor's supposed to be helping him out here, but they want to try and flip their way in anyway. Zelsis is running a knife out to try and catch that timing. Slight pocket to play in with the wall up against it.
Oh shit. I don't like that.
Being used to augment this attack.
Dejazine looks really good on the entry. He's finding these pockets, being able to play inside of them.
The fuck you guys do? I like that edible.
Hold on, this is spotted. Yeah,
all right, let's see, go chill.
Straight from the back. It's a dagger to the back there, Zekin.
These A executes, they are actually struggling, Sentinels, to hold on to them. Narrate is being forced out by the stun that happens over towards default. He runs out as Celsius runs in. So the idea there is to flood defend, but they're not quite on the same page with it. It's not too bad in this round. This wasn't the most important round in the world, but if that is a pattern that continues into the really crucial rifle rounds, then Sen are going to have a lot of difficulty.
Sen looking to fight over this one a bit harder. John QT, you can see him holding out his arm a little bit wide there with a fault line. Ready to receive either front B or down towards A lobby. There's a cam broken.
Oh god.
Zekin has got to respect this one here. There's a big presence.
Shoot.
Shoot! Just the one, and Louder feigning like they are lurking up.
Hit him a little bit.
With just the one player potentially.
What the fuck is DJ's doing?
In through the connector, in through the lurk, and he's causing chaos and carnage. Quick to capitalize as well off of most of it.
How the fuck did he get away with that?
Yeah, and this is it. Quick scurry as well, the tempo increase.
Nice,
How does Sen manage? Can they shut down this approach?
Drone? Yes, second. Yes, second. Sign! Yes! Holy shit, what a brawl. Yes, second.
As well off of most of it.
How the fuck did he get away with that?
Yeah, and this is it. Quick scurry as well, the tempo increase.
Nice,
How does Sen manage? Can they shut down this approach?
Drone? Yes, second. Yes, second. Sign! Yes! Holy shit, what a brawl.
Sentinels had a super crucial decision to make there. They had Dejazine flying around like a mosquito towards the back. Do you go back? Do you swat him? Do you just try to commit to the A flood? And in the end, they decided, all right, we've got to fight towards A. And Pancada had made a bit of an error.
Oh my god.
Used that one smoke to try to get in through A lobby. Didn't smoke heaven.
Thought 3 of them there.
An opportunity to get in, cause a bit of chaos.
That's a big round.
The door was open. 5-11.
Oh, shit.
Because Loud looked like they had the opportunities there. Tijazine still in rare form.
It's full on. As you said, Josh, there's no slowdown in terms of that form as well.
Second's whole job here. Second's whole job is to try to deny this lurk that they've seen Luxio do. Last time when we saw Loud on the attack side of Haven, Luxio's debut, he was just taking so much space, so much free control over towards A. And so Zekin is trying to make it as tough as possible. And he's forcing out drone, he's forcing out another smoke in that area. So now Pancada only has one for the exec on C.
You only heard one set of footsteps though from Digizine. Still he's called drone to reclear in through mid here. This is going to put the pressure onto Zelsis. He hears the footsteps, the rumble now, and he needs some help and assistance. That's called for. It's going to be that cage into his face. A lot. How you sidestep most of this Yuto coming your way. You want to play inside of it. There it is. Hunter's Fury.
Nice, dude.
It's exactly what was called for here to Cam to try and pave the way. See if he
Damn, he's working.
Oblige, helping him out from behind. Where you want to play.
Oval.
There it is. Hunter's Fury.
Nice, dude.
It's exactly what was called for here to Cam to try and pave the way. See if he can
Damn,
find a few
he's
more.
working.
Oblige helping him out from behind. Over the shoulder with the bullets, but onto a purge. Luke Show trying to make the most of it.
Oh my God, Celsius! Nah. Nah. Holy shit, dude.
Inside his cage setup, working off the pressure from the rest of his teammates, utilizing that Hunter's Fury from Narrate, long range artillery support. Then a paranoia comes through.
Wow,
from
wow.
the whole time tapping the cam, using the pings. That's how you play the cypher.
Wow. Wow.
Wait and buy
That was
time
beautiful.
for the rest
That
of
was
your team
legit
to come and
beautiful.
flood. That was lovely. And this has put Loud into a really similar spot.
12-6
We
pause.
saw this in map 1. It looks so
Vinny
so
somewhere
similar to-
smiling.
Except the economy is in an even worse spot.
Oh,
Sentinels
12-5
with 7
rather.
opportunities to close,
Thought it was 6.
and the economy kind of ruined. They're coming into this next round with a Guardian, 2 Sheriffs.
On the Loud side.
Yeah, it's odds and ends. But if Loud can get this one, then maybe there's still a little bit of hope for them to run something back.
Close it out, baby.
Tight though. No breathing room. Loud will have to run this one back. As you mentioned, 7 rounds in a row. They're going to be telling themselves, listen, 1 round at a time. But for Sentinels, they've got their eyes on the prize, which is trying to secure up their playoff spot here and now. Keep fate into your own hands.
I think with lighter weaponry, you might be wanting to run some kind of punish onto Zekken. You know that you can smoke him off over towards short, but you could try popping through your own smoke to try to catch him really unawares. And that might allow you to cycle up a Sheriff into a Vandal or a Guardian. Sorry, Vandal or a Phantom.
So here it is. Barriers drop down. Fault line flying forwards. Down against the back wall just from the amount of pressure that Narrate was feeling. You could hear it. Rumble of the footsteps. There is that committal of the bodies, and Loud are looking to just vacate.
Get out of there, bro.
Leave the space.
You're going C again?
Keep Sentinels locking a couple of players, I think, over towards the A site, just in case it's a pause that's inserted and Loud wants to re-hit over towards A site, but we know it's going into a different direction.
This time, Zelsis is playing off-site, so he's not in an opportunity to really get huge anchor value, but he might catch Luke Show.
Luke Show,
Oh my God.
Just pulling out the dart there.
What?
Second one.
Wait.
Pulling
That was
right
fucking
into his trap.
perfect.
Zelsis laying siege to this one, picking them
Wow.
apart
What the
at
hell?
seams. This is a rapid go.
Rooney's in the chat.
Green
Let's go,
to
Rooney.
avoid 2E's ultimate. They don't want to all be approaching from one direction.
So damn fast here. So rolling thunder to try and clear their way in through spawn. On top of it, it's an aftershock. Push them back and slowing them down. And here is the approach from the Sentinels player. This is where you need to find some value. Here and now, Dajim with the answer back. But John QT also from the side is laying them out. Haymakers. They have to try and deal with a second here while a distraction occurs and triple face up on top.
Our team play was so fucking sick today. For real. I know I'm glazing hard, but whatever. Our team play was actually so sick. Actually so sick, man. That was such a good performance.
Dismantling Loud here on
That was
Haven.
such a good performance.
Back-to-back performances on a map that was rough for them at the start of this year, where they've looked pretty much immaculate.
Wow.
What
What a
Zelsis is
team,
doing on
brother.
this map.
What a team, brother.
Zekken looks super
What a
comfortable.
team,
Narrate
brother. Look at the
really
hugs.
coming into his own. I mean, what a match.
Look
from
at the
Narrate today.
hugs. Nice,
Standout
man.
performers, you could argue,
We're
but
locked in
still
for playoffs,
Loud
chat.
with
I'm
good
pretty
chances
sure
to see.
that's the
But
game to
Sen
secure it.
showcased that they are
So
the better team,
we are
worthy of a playoff
locked in
spot.
for playoffs. I think Loud
They
are.
played so many of these situations well, making
I think Loud are
on-the-fly
officially
decisions,
out.
like in that final round.
I think they had a
Scattering
chance
to
if
play
they
the
won,
retake
but now I
as
think
a
they're
point,
out.
because they didn't want to deal with the breach ult. Excellent, excellent stuff.
Exactly right. The decisions
Let's heck and go, baby. Let's heck and go, bro.
Stumble at the beginning of the year, but time
Good
winning
fucking
solves all
shit,
problems,
man.
Really. And it was hard work, presumably, to get them to this point.
Everyone
I wonder
popped
if
off,
they would
really.
now talk about themselves as being a Toronto team. Because that's something internally that the team has been discussing. You know, are we there? Are we on the right path? I think certainly from what I've seen, they're looking like at least they're going in the right direction.
For sure.
I'm loving the comps that they're playing, the role swaps that they've got to. They feel comfortable out there. They're making good decisions in tight moments.
Really, Texas? I see it.
Things are looking pretty good for a repeat performance at a
I played
global
so
event.
good today, Tarek. Or you played so good today, Tarek?
So
Thank
this
you, bro.
rivalry, 7th time out.
Forward
To be
D for Loud.
But I think you could.
Let's go. 25% off Champ's jacket right now.
That you're seeing from Luke Show and Dejazine, and then lose it. I mean, they're putting up ridiculous.
I told you guys. What did I say about Narrate? I manifested this again. Tell me not. I've been calling these.
Now for Lau to experiment a little bit. Maybe.
Okay.
Theory, there could be some like 1-4 weird tiebreaker scenario between them.
They're not banking on that though.
No,
They're not.
Absolutely
They're just looking
not.
for the future. I think at this point.
I
Yeah.
think
Me, I'm looking up
today.
Okay.
So I mean,
If we can ship to your country, we'll ship to you.
I can't make.
It's going to be. I think
Oh,
that's
so
what
they'd have
you're
to
only.
overtake.
Play later.
I would say crew.
Yeah, I'm feeling like that as well. I think they'll probably take the number one.
Thank you very much, gentlemen. Great cast on the day. I am joined by Zalsis and Bangs Mom Tina as Sentinel.
Sheesh.
The victory today. It took 3, but it was a great series back and forth. Zalsis, as we go back and forth, we're going to interview you here and just get some questions in. What was the vibes today? It looked great. The team looked like it wasn't just you yelling. Everybody else was yelling. Is this a new thing? Is this everybody getting vocal?
I think it's just a big thing for us to be on stage with like confidence, like growing it. I think we're all like, I think everyone on this team is super talented, super individually just gifted, I would say.
Okay.
I think our biggest thing is just stage confidence, and I think Cap does a good job of like pushing us to like scream and yell and like just kind of be obnoxious, and it kind of brings everyone out of their shell. So
Awesome. I like that. I like that.
So Jordan, what was the highlight of this game?
highlight of this game? I mean, I don't really know if there was a highlight.
You gotta say a bang moment, bro.
I mean, the whole series was fun. I think it was exciting. Yeah, I couldn't pick a highlight right now.
Wasn't it
sorry.
which one was?
There were too many highlights.
It's always tough.
Didn't Ben get a 1v3 or was it a?
Looking at how the team's going towards
Or something, I
playoffs
remember.
now, who you feeling
Was it a
about,
four? It was
who's
the 4 kid to
formidable,
close
who
it out
you
on
wanna
split. That's
face?
what it was.
I
The
would like to
1v
play
1v
G2 again,
1v4,
just
yeah.
because, I mean, yeah, everyone wants us to play G2. I mean, they just look unreal. Like, everyone hyped them. They're coming off the second at Masters Bangkok, so I just want to play them and see where the matchup is at.
Perfect.
So I have a crazy question.
Oh.
What's it like working with Sean?
I love Sean.
Nice.
I love him. He's a great kid. He's super talented. He plays a little too much Minecraft.
But
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, he's a really great kid. You have a great son, and I'm glad we stole him from 100 Thieves.
That means a lot.
nice. Good answer.
And one of the things Cap was saying in the beginning is it is a young team. Have you guys kind of moved out of that growth period? Are you feeling a little bit more confidence about where you're at, or do you still feel like there's a little bit way to go before everybody's there?
I still think we're a little young in the sense. I mean, me included. I'm a little young sometimes too.
Sure.
You know, Unk's got to stay with the kids. But I think like I don't want to say maturing, but I think like improving at like a rapid pace. And
Awesome.
I think we're on like the right track. Yeah.
Oh my
So it
God.
seems like the team is.
Look at
ready
Rob's
for
comment in the
Toronto.
chat.
Are
Holy
you,
fuck.
Zalsis, ready for Toronto?
I've never
Oh.
been,
Nah.
so yes, I am ready. For
Rob might be
Toronto.
off the class A. Rob might be off the class A with this comment. Holy fuck,
Awesome.
where is
Tina,
it?
thank you so much for helping me interview today. Fist bump. Zalsis on the win. Congratulations as always. Congrats
May
to
I
Sen
ask
as you're
one
moving on.
question?
Yes, you may.
So can I
Oh.
say hi to my mom, Sean's grandma
There.
in New Jersey? She's 82 and she watches every game.
Shout out. Shout out.
That's the kind of support you need when you're bringing home the W's. Thank
So,
you again to both of you.
We love you, Sean. We love you, Mom. And I know that Sean's grandpa is looking down from heaven because he's super proud. Thank you to all the fans. Thank you, Sin City.
Let's go.
Sun City
That's
is
awesome.
definitely real, and we got even more
That's
city
awesome.
to go to. We got Zekin and
Oh my
Narrate over
God.
on Match Point. Take
That's
it away, gents.
awesome. That's awesome.
Thank you so much for
Holy
that.
shit.
And I mean, that was just the most wholesome thing in the whole damn
Yeah.
world. That was awesome. Thank you so much for that, Riv. Well, I am joined now by Zekin and Narrate. We're going to have some fun here because it's Match Point. It's a show that we, do random stuff.
What are they doing? I wanna see what they're doing. I'm gonna give it a second.
Defuse a bomb. Or
I usually don't watch the
players
post show, but I'm gonna give it a
and,
second.
They have to tolerate me. And we're on
Guardian.
Guardian, okay?
What?
Okay, so here we go. We're going to start with an easy one. Narrate, let's start with you. I'll just point.
God, I'm scared.
All right? Which gun in Valorant shoots the fastest?
It's got to be the Guardian.
Guardian, okay?
What?
How about you?
Stinger.
That shoots the fastest.
It's not the fastest, but
Oh, wrong answers
Hey,
only.
Semantics with you, unbelievable.
Oh, it's wrong answers only.
How
I
many
just.
players are in a ranked match?
20.
20. Like, can you imagine
What?
that? That sounds
What
like
is
that.
this game?
Okay. You
What is this
All
game?
right, we're gonna go faster here.
Yep.
What is the name of Jet's ult?
Fuck, I can't aim.
That's the answer. All right. Which team won Masters Madrid?
100 Thieves.
100 Thieves won Masters Madrid.
Okay, I kinda
Where is
like
the
it.
next
I kinda
Valorant
like it.
Masters event located?
Newark, New Jersey.
That would be an event. You know, it's funny. I did a Rocket League event in Newark, New Jersey, of all things. Yeah, like years ago.
Nice.
Okay. When did you wake up?
5 seconds ago.
That's
What the
you woke up
fuck?
5 seconds ago. Good thing you were able to play the game still. What show is based off of a game made by Riot?
Game of Thrones.
Nice. This is good. This is good.
What color is your jersey?
Oh, green, obviously.
Green, obviously green. Yeah, I see green here.
Second's fast as fuck,
Who
actually.
is the person sitting next to you?
Kiko.
Oh my god! Why is he so
Is that the
fast?
first name that popped into your head?
Jesus.
Holy
Is that Hiko? I haven't seen you. You don't know Hiko.
That means that.
You don't know Hiko.
No, I know Kiko.
Oh, okay.
Right next to me, right
That's
who you think I am?
That's it. He's Hiko. Who am I?
Wyatt.
Sideshow. Riz?
Nice.
We're both bald. Yeah.
Hair content.
What kind of haircut does Cypher have? We'll go with you, narrate.
I mean, he's got a big afro. Like,
Yeah, it's
massive. He's containing it with a hat, you know?
My guy, he can do some cornrows if he wants, you know what I mean? He's just, however he needs to, got to braid it. All right, who made Valorant?
John Valorant.
John.
That's the right answer.
Why is Second so good at this?
That's the right answer.
That is the right answer. Yeah, Anna Donlan does look like John Valorant, I guess. All right, name a map in Valorant.
That's two.
Mirage.
Nice.
And
Nice.
finally, name a team in the VCT.
TSM.
TSM, yes. When are they playing?
Tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow. There you go. Look at that. Good job. Good job. There you have it.
That was
Wrong
awesome.
Answers only.
That was good.
Hopefully you
I
guys are
enjoyed
playing
that.
In the chat.
I
Just wanna
enjoyed
do
that.
something fun here, but I did also want to let you guys know that with that win, you have officially locked in your spot for the playoffs. So congratulations.
Nice.
Has to feel
We
good.
got it.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
First things first, man. Look, narrate. We've been covering all the stuff that's been happening with you. How does it feel? You're getting these wins, and I'm seeing that confidence on that stage.
I mean, it feels great, obviously. I think I found like a good routine and being, you know, in LA, because
Yeah.
I feel like the first few months I was in LA, I just wasn't there mentally.
Yeah.
And I feel like
It's hard. New location, changing things.
Over the past few weeks, I've just been grinding, getting myself in the right mental shape, right physical shape.
Yeah.
Especially, I've been doing a lot of exercise.
Good.
Just to keep myself in the zone when I get to the match day.
That's good.
So yeah, I think I've learned a lot as I've been here, and I think that's just paying off.
Yeah,
Love you,
have
mans.
have you guys been like hanging out, just trying to like get your mind off of the game, so this way you can try and like just chill a bit more? So
It depends.
Yeah.
I think it's an individual thing. Like
Sure.
if someone's, you know, very frustrated or something, obviously want to like pivot the frustration, you know, get a good release.
Of course.
Versus like if you're not dialed in, like
yeah.
put the work in, buddy. That's what
Yeah.
I'm doing now. So I feel
Yeah.
like it's good.
How's it been for you guys? You know, ups and downs this season, but I think overall it's been now up, right?
Did I
It
play
feels
one
good.
ranked? I was thinking about
this-
not playing,
did
but
you
maybe I
always
should play
feel like
one?
This was an inevitability for you guys, given the roster.
It's
Yeah.
definitely been a roller coaster. Like a lot
That's what
of
I'm
highs,
saying,
a lot of
Rob. He
lows,
didn't
a lot of
mention
good
me.
practice, a lot of bad practice, good matches, bad matches, but we're all in it together, and we've been trusting the process and continuously improving as time goes on. So I think we expected this to happen, yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, look, you guys, it's official. You locked it in, so you're going to be joining Crew and 100 Thieves in that, and you still got one more game to play, I believe, right?
Yes,
I think
yes.
that's going to be against Crew.
Two
or
games.
Two game.
Jesus.
Two game. You went for the official name.
What's wrong with this
I'm
guy?
going to be playing against True Game Esports.
Game Esports.
So in that matchup, and I'm sure, you know, thinking and looking ahead for what is to come here, Toronto, you guys feeling good about it? Because I see the energy, I see the confidence.
I'm trying to make it there, man.
Trying
We're
to-
not there
Obviously,
yet.
we
Don't
wanna make Toronto.
jinx.
Yeah.
It'll be a very sick event to make.
Do you guys, what do you do to make sure that what happened in Bangkok doesn't happen again in Toronto? If you make it.
Well, so what we do is we just win instead of losing.
That's fair.
That's
fair.
That is very important.
Hey, right answers only. That's what that one is. Honestly, I mean, seeing the adversity and seeing you guys fight through it has been really awesome. And congratulations.
Thank you.
I know it has to feel pretty damn
Thank
good.
you.
Feels great.
Yeah, looking forward to seeing what you guys do in the playoffs here. But now, let's go ahead and take a look with our last two matches of the week. Because I don't know if you know, but we still have like an
Free win, not free win. It'll be hard because I think EG will come. I think.
give me for this matchup here, Narrate.
Well, the best case scenario is that, you know, NRG lose and Crew lose. Like, that would make us the most happy, to be honest.
That's
but
just best.
I think, honestly, I think Crew is very strong right now. They're playing with tons of confidence, and I think that's like their win condition.
Yeah.
Just being beasts on the server. I think free win, not free win, it'll be hard because I think EG will come back. But I think it'll be a Crew victory.
It's a free win first.
MIBR Energy, that's going to be the match of the week.
Yeah, that's going to be
awesome.
Any credits on that one, Zach?
I think Verno's going to drop 500 kills on Energy.
Nice. Wrong answers only.
If he does that, I will do a segment with my shirt off. Okay?
Oh!
Which no one would want. So, hey, look at that. We're saving.
He said
We're
it.
saving.
Flip it.
All right. Also, do want to let everyone know what are the scenarios going into tomorrow's games, right? If EG wins, then EG will lock playoffs, and 2G and Loud would be eliminated. And if MIBR win, then MIBR would lock in playoffs. Crew Visa versus EG, as well as NRG versus MIBR would play a factor into that. But this is going to be a big game. Two big matches tomorrow to determine who's going to be punching their ticket to playoff. But that's going to do it for us here today. Well, thank you guys so much, as always, for taking the time to join me here on Match Point. But for now, enjoy your Samsung SSD Fast Replay, and we'll see you mañana.
Buy the Sen Classic!
Buy the Sen
Sen
Classic!
Bundle!
Buy the Sen Classic!
Buy the Sen Bundle, please!
So this is a qualification for playoffs here.
Two lives.